Hello, I'm back with episode 4, I think, of Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments. One thing I noticed from the last time I streamed was that during the cutscenes I was breathing in the mic, so that was really annoying, and I won't do it again. I'm really sorry about that. So basically, right now I'm gonna continue the playthrough of the game. This is the third case. Called Bloodbath, and it involves some people getting killed in a Roman bath. That's basically it. I started the case, came to the crime scene, inspected the corpse, and noticed the three guys that were locked into the in with the victim in the steam room, but I didn't talk to them yet, so that's something I'm planning on doing. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Obviously this is the crime scene. These are the three men I was talking about, and this is where the body was. I already inspected the body, so they moved it. Okay, so let's talk to this bearded fellow.
It's horrible. I can't talk at the moment.
Well, okay.
I'm in shock. I don't want to talk.
Well, I guess nobody wants to talk.
It's horrible. So Rodney, he's dead. Can't we speak about it somewhere else?
Yeah, and I guess we'll have to. So, this is one other thing I noticed. I can switch the steam switch, and that fills up the room with steam. So
with the steam on, I'm unable to see even a few feet away.
I'm pretty sure that will help me to that will help me to solve a puzzle or something here in this room. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the steam now. Okay, so these guys don't want to talk to me. In order to use this, I need an item. So I'm gonna go outside and try to find something. Oh, maybe Lestrade has something for me.
Mr. Holmes, I should like to take the suspects to the yard. You can interrogate them there. Any objections?
Sure, I don't have any objections. I can't talk to them anyway.
None, Lestrade.
Alright, so I picked up them that I'm supposed to examine their belongings or something. Oh, they're gone.
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Policeman? There's one more thing I want to do here, and that's to grab the item in the brazier there. So, can you tell me about the steam room keys?
How many people have keys to the steam room?
We have just the one key for now, which Sir Gregory gave to me.
So, this morning you opened the steam room, and then?
I put the key inside my desk, but when they called, I couldn't find it. It had disappeared. I don't know where it is.
Did you leave the baths at any time, or receive any visitors?
No, sir, I did not.
Ah! I think you're lying, because there was a chilled champagne bottle there. It was a morning telegram. I gotta review that because I don't remember everything from the last stream. Okay, so this implies nothing of relevance to me. This is a key. This is a blood sample I took, and I'm supposed to analyze this at home. So, okay, So the suspects are at Scotland Yard. Okay, I'll just check this out shortly. And the belongings of the victim and the witnesses are ready to. So both those things are at Scotland Yard. And the thing I wanted to check out is, I'm not sure how to disprove this guy. So, but I do believe that it has something to do with chilled champagne. Yeah. Oh, nope, that's not it.
Did you leave the baths at any time or receive any visitors?
No, sir, I did not.
Okay, so you're definitely not telling me something. Maybe it has something to do with the telegram. Yep, that's
You are
it.
not telling the truth, Mr. Phillips. You left your work this morning, and you went to the post office, where you dispatched a telegram at around 7:30.
But how could you? No,
The telegram was for someone in Manchester.
Mr. Holmes, it's I'll tell you everything. I left the baths at 7:20. My sister wrote to me yesterday, and she needed a reply, or our mother is unwell. I was away for 20 minutes, and I closed the baths on my way out.
Did you receive a reply from your sister?
No, she wasn't meant to. I just told her to pawn my old school uniform so that she could pay for the medication.
Did you check to see if the key was still in your desk when you returned?
No, I didn't. Please, Mr. Holmes, don't tell the police about this. Sir Gregory would give me the sack. I need this job.
I see.
Alright, so who brought the champagne?
There is a bottle of champagne on ice in the changing room. Do you have any idea who left it there?
There is? Are you quite certain? I didn't pay any attention. Do you believe that it's important?
I'm not sure if it's important or not, to be honest. The champagne might have been from the guys who were in the steam room. It doesn't have to be important. Okay, so this is the exit. This is the room Oh! I can use it now.
This area serves as Sir Rodney Bentcliffe's workshop.
Maybe I'll find something useful there. I need an item to... Oh. These pliers are gonna come in really handy soon.
Tools used by archaeologists in their research. I will need these tongs.
Tongs, yeah. Awesome. What's this? Photo negatives.
Glass
1880.
plate negatives. A remarkable method for recording ancient civilizations. A glass plate negative is missing. It is a glass plate negative of an Egyptian statue.
I probably don't have to check every single one of these negatives. Yeah, just one. Okay, so somebody took a negative.
Archaeological findings. Old clay pots with numbers inscribed upon them.
Alright. Dear friends, I wish to organize a press conference at the Strand Lane Baths next month, 1893. It was a remarkable year for my work in Egypt, but now it is time to set my focus upon English archaeology. Okay, to shine the light on. I would like to see as many journalists as possible. I should like to recall my old friendship with Lord Blackmore and use the special funds of the Royal Archaeological Institute. So, okay, so that's his draft. Sorry. Alright. This is the Daily Mirror. It's an article about Sir Rodney Bentcliffe, archaeologist. Apparently he holds powerful connections within the Lord's Chamber. And they're really optimistic about his involvement in the dig, the archaeological dig. What's this? A miraculous reopening for the Strand Lane Roman baths. Excavation research. Oh, so they're doing research here. Okay, so Bentcliffe claims that the site holds the key to a great mystery. It could be relevant, maybe not. Oh, sorry. This metal plate, besides its archaeological interest, appears to be a part of something larger. At the present moment, I'm unable to determine exactly what that might be. Okay.
Archaeological findings. Old clay pots with numbers inscribed upon them. A shape has been cut in the plate. What should be done with it?
Well, I guess we'll find out soon. Alright, so I think that's it for this room. I did get one very useful item, the tongs, that I'm gonna use in the baths. And this is probably the exit door. Oh,
My God, are you all right? I wonder how this could have happened.
Yes, it is somewhat treacherous. Fortunately, I am unscathed. To where does this corridor lead?
To the frigidarium, the cold room.
Barely unscathed and by a very small margin. And treacherous is an understatement.
Right, that was pretty close.
Those stones weigh tons. We won't move them.
It does not matter. If our investigation requires it, we shall ask for them to be removed.
Alright, so I guess there will be a way to go to the frigidarium later on, at least. The plan is to go back to the sauna room and to grab the mysterious metal object here. Come on. Ah, there we go. Got it.
I should analyze this melted metal.
Awesome. So this crime scene is clear. Oh, sorry. Oh, let me just check something out. Nope, that's fine. Okay. Alright, so I got two places to go now. One is Scotland Yard and the other one is my workshop. I think I'll go to Scotland Yard first. And then I'm gonna go to Baker Street and analyze the materials I found. So this is where they keep the belongings. These are... Oh, I'm gonna start with Ben... Oh! Sorry. With
A hand-drawn map. Rodney Bentcliffe's notebook. It may contain something of interest.
No, it's a sketch. And,
The last pages were torn out. We must find a way of retrieving Sir Rodney's last lines. Watson, please prevent anyone from entering the room. But first, fetch me a pencil. To begin with, a few strokes of the pencil will be enough. I don't want to damage the traces.
Oh, this is the old pencil trick. It's not very readable. Okay. Oh, there we go.
And then to gently smudge the leftover pencil marks with a handkerchief. I'm sure that Watson won't mind if I use his.
He keeps using his handkerchief. Okay. Today I almost found... Oh.
Mr. Holmes, the coroner... But what are you doing? Tampering with the evidence?
I prefer to make them talk. Today I almost found it. This date will go down in history. Sir Rodney was about to make an outstanding discovery.
Wonderful.
I could retrieve only the final words. The rest of it is lost. Perhaps the autopsy will assist us in that matter.
I'm not sure that I can allow you to inspect the body now.
I am sure that you must, Constable.
Well...
Alright, this is the coroner report. So, the right eyeball has been burst, pierced to the hilt by a curved bladed knife. This is... okay. All these injuries led directly to the death of the individual. So, at the upper lobe of the right lung there is an old injury filled with an amount of mucus and ciliated debris that may correspond to a chronic infection by elements likely inhaled in a burial chamber. So he was an archaeologist, so he was in burial chambers. Remainder of the body, so there is lung damage and the wound that caused his death. This is the new material I collected, the melted metal. And this is the tasks I have. Alright, so I'm gonna finish inspecting his belongings.
This ring was most likely the one that Sir Rodney wore. He removed it before entering the steam room.
So this ring looks...
An Egyptian symbol. It is a very old jewel. An Egyptian...
okay, this ring looks very old. Worn out.
I see the join. This ring was repaired, and quite badly too, with silver.
Why on earth would they wear such a ring?
A very pertinent question.
Yeah, and this looks like an ancient Roman coin.
An old and rather dirty coin.
Okay, I'm gonna check out the rest of the belongings from the other guys.
An ordinary pencil.
This is pencil and a letter. To Mr. Blinkhorn. Dear Sir, at the present time the frigidarium excavations remain under your direction, and yet the works have not progressed. So this guy is in trouble. I urge you to complete your work within the next 2 months. So this one guy that was with him was the guy who was directing the frigidarium excavations. Okay, let's see the other guy. Oh, it's a drug file. Vial.
A file with herbs. Do you know what it is, my dear fellow?
It's the St. John's wort flower, Holmes. It's commonly used as a drug against melancholia. However, an overdosage might lead to a rash or even hallucinations.
A drug against melancholia. It's antidepressants, I guess.
When Garrow found Sir Rodney dead, he wiped the blood upon himself.
Yep, I'm pretty sure they didn't see his body. Didn't see who killed him because of the steam in the room. But my doubts are that somebody, one guy from the 3 of them killed him.
An embroidered silk handkerchief. A fountain pen with solid gold trim.
So this indicates this guy has some money. If he has a gold-plated fountain pen. No, Sir
Gregory Pitkin's visiting card.
Alright. So Blinkhorn is the director. This guy, I think, is the money behind the excavations. And this guy, Garrow, I don't know who he is. At least I'm not certain who he is. Okay, so let's go interview him.
Locked.
Yeah. It's here. So Blinkhorn, Garrow, and Pitkin. Now let's start with
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
Blinkhorn. Why not?
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I am assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
Not at all, Mr. Holmes. My name is Percival Blinkhorn.
So what do you do?
What is your occupation?
I'm an archaeologist, specializing in the Roman period. I'm working on several excavation sites at present, including the baths at Strand Lane.
Can you tell me more about the baths?
Well, we're hoping to retrieve a great many interesting artifacts from the site, and to list any items of value before their eventual restoration and exhibition.
And has it been successful?
It has, thanks to Sir Rodney.
So, Sir Rodney, you say?
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney?
Well, I couldn't say that he was a kind man, no. But he was talented. I felt a great admiration for him, I must say.
Was it your first collaboration?
I had met Sir Rodney briefly once in Egypt, and I'd shared my researches with him. Surprisingly, my work did convince him to come here. He arrived only a couple of months ago.
Surprisingly?
Well, Sir Rodney was a cold man, and so very secretive too. But I learned so much from him. I can't believe that he's dead.
Alright, so what did you see in the bath?
Can you tell me what you saw today?
Well, we entered the steam room and we all went to sit down. The steam was particularly dense, and I didn't see anything much further after that. I just heard Mr. Garrow shouting, but we all ran for the door and bumped into each other. I was very alarmed by this point.
What did you do?
Well, the door was stuck, and with all the steam, it was quite frightening. I was barely able to see my own feet. Garrow was covered in blood.
Do you believe that Garrow killed Sir Rodney?
Oh, no. Garrow couldn't harm a fly.
So just as I thought, they didn't see anything from the steam. So, was there anything unusual?
Can you recall any recent event that would occur to you now as being a little strange?
Well, yesterday we had a small argument.
Is that all?
No. Sir Rodney informed me that he was to attend the London Archaeological Congress with me. Then he advised me of quite the opposite. And rather aggressively, too.
So tell me about the ring they found.
Do you recognize this ring?
Certainly. It's the famous Aswan ring. Sir Rodney brought it back from his last campaign in Egypt.
And he kept it for himself?
Sir Rodney has had his own particular ideas of archaeology.
What about the drug?
What can you tell me about Garrow?
Well, he always looks so sad. And he has been acting strangely lately. He complains about voices and visions. I will keep an eye on him because I'm worried.
Alright, so what about your work?
How well were your researchers progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather well.
Well, according to the letter, that's not really true.
This letter reveals that Sir Gregory was prepared to put a stop to your work.
Yes. But since Sir Rodney's arrival, he had calmed down. He allowed us to work. I'm not sure what they agreed on.
What will happen now that Sir Rodney is dead?
Well, I haven't thought about that. But if it's needed, I will fight to defend Sir Rodney's expectations.
Alright, so that only leaves the champagne.
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
No, I did not.
So let's inspect this guy and be done with him. Focused look, attentive. Alright. Shabby, not wealthy. So he's a hard worker at least. There is something I'm missing, obviously. Oh, callous. Alright, let's go with Pitkin.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Good day to you, Sir Gregory. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder that took place this morning. Would you mind answering a few questions?
Tell me, Mr. Holmes, will I need to stay here for very much longer?
So what is it that you do, besides being a dick?
You are the manager of the baths, is that correct?
Yes, I'm passionate about archaeology. I wanted to restore the ruins. My ambition is to open the baths to the public. Living archaeology can be a profitable business, although now I'm not so sure.
I see. When do you wish to begin using the baths?
When the archaeological researches are over, I will be free to complete the restoration. It is the usual process.
Alright, so tell me about the murder.
Please tell me what happened this morning.
The test that we performed this morning was a success. The steam was working well. But then, of course, that awful murder.
What did you see?
The steam was too thick to see anything. But ask Garrow. He saw the body first.
So what about the champagne?
Did you bring a bottle of champagne to the baths?
Absolutely not. Sir Rodney did, I think.
Oh, so it's
What
Sir
was your
Rodney.
relationship with Sir Rodney Bentcliffe?
We were not particularly close. He had an unpleasant temperament. Suspicious, authoritarian, unkind. People possessed by genius may be forgiven for their nature, but not by me.
Was he obstructive?
Not at all. Everything he did led us to greater success. He helped us increase the potential of the building.
So tell me about the recent unusual.
Had Sir
events.
Rodney exhibited any recent strange behavior?
Look, I'm not a suspicious fellow, but I think that he had professional interests elsewhere that he did not wish us to know about.
Why should you think that? Where?
I have no idea. But after all, it was not my business.
Right, so tell me about your work with the restoration and stuff.
How was the work progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather slowly, I would say.
Well, I do believe there was a letter.
Sir Gregory, could you please explain this letter? You expressed the wish to call off the research work at the baths.
It was all about Blinkhorn. He was merrily digging away and taking very little care about it, ruining everything and finding nothing of any value.
But the arrival of Sir Rodney changed your mind?
Sir Rodney's work was extremely promising, and it was good for the bath's publicity. So yes, I changed my mind.
Okay, that leaves.
Are you
the
aware
drug.
that Mr. Garrow is under a form of medication?
Garrow? No, but I never liked that parasite.
Do you believe him to be capable of murder?
Well, he did have blood on him. Does that make him a murderer?
Okay. I don't think that because he had blood on him that he's a murderer. This guy was kinda... yeah. Kinda... yeah, I don't like him. But I also don't think he killed the other guy. He has aristocratic roots. Gold chain, so he's a rich man. Alright, so I have a deduction screen now, but I'm gonna interview Garrow before coming up with any conclusions. Oh, sorry.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. A good day to you. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
I am Tristram Garrow.
So what do you do, Tristan?
What is your occupation?
I am a councillor at the district chamber.
And what were you doing at the baths?
Well, I follow the researches. I am interested in archaeology.
You follow them?
Yes, so many things happened and we need to know. Or perhaps it's better hidden.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Garrow.
I meant nothing by that. I apologise.
This guy looks completely shook up.
What was it like to work with Sir Rodney?
It was like working with a genius. He was a hard man, but then you know this world is hard. There are always people who want to steal from you. And he trusted me, but oh.
Are you feeling unwell?
Oh, I'm sorry. It is I remember. Oh, I feel so sorry.
Do you need anything?
I feel bad. I hear. No, nothing. I'm better now.
Alright, so tell me about the murder.
Please try to recall what you saw today.
The room was so hot. I had to remove my glasses. I was not feeling so very well in there.
But you found the body.
I saw the knife, you know, flying through the air. I saw the blood. I tried to escape. I don't remember.
Saw the knife? What did it look like?
Everything was as if in a nightmare. It all happened so fast. The knife was shining like gold.
Alright.
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behavior?
Well, he had been rather secretive these past few days. Last Thursday, for example, I saw him leave. When he returned, it was very late. He showed me some wet coins, Roman coins, and he started to laugh.
So I did find an
This
old
is the coin that he showed me. It is from the 3rd century.
It must be very rare.
No, I don't know. His ring! Oh, it should be destroyed.
Why do you say that?
It is a cursed ring, digging dark secrets.
Really?
It is after me now. I know it. I shouldn't have worked on it in the workshop. It's too late now.
This guy's not only like psychologically unstable, he's also paranoid.
Thank you. Thank you. This will help me to calm down.
Do be careful with the dosage.
I will.
I mean it. Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
What? No.
Alright. So nobody knows anything about the champagne. Perspiration. He's obviously distressed. Now that is probably because he has some issues. Dirty clothes. Protective amulet. So he's superstitious. Yeah.
Garrow appears to be rather mentally disturbed. Either that or he is a good actor.
Well, I'm gonna try to deduce something from this. That's it. So why would Sir Rodney be hiding anything? Could his discovery be the motive for the crime? I guess it could. Back to clues. champagne, broken glasses. Okay, something here doesn't. The champagne remains a mystery, obviously. Oh. Blinkhorn's work was saved by the arrival of Sir Rodney, but to a high cost to his morale. Blinkhorn's work was saved by the arrival of Sir Rodney. He was thankful for the possibility of their working together and the chance of learning from him. Well, I think it's this. Sir Rodney his influence did help Blinkhorn, but it had a high cost indeed. Alright, back to clues. I guess that's it. Let's see. The last expedition. Find out where Sir Rodney was several days before his murder and uncover his precious secret. Alright. There is... Okay, so I guess I'll have to go back to to Baker Street and do some research. Yeah, I have to do a lot of analysis. So Rodney's body is ready for examination. Oh, so I can examine him. Guess I have to go to the morgue. There we go. Alright.
An unusual wound, inflicted by a curved knife, which resulted in instant death, as the coroner's report says. According to the coroner, there were no cardiac problems nor lung congestion, but there were traces of fungus, possibly contracted from the Egyptian tombs. The coroner observed no stomach nor liver disease, if we're to accept that Sir Rodney was an occasional drinker and 63 years of age.
Oh wow, he has scars all over his back.
The bruising is in lines.
Why?
Some light bruising, caused by a rope. They were caused by a rope around the waist. Sir Rodney was descending somewhere.
Alright. So I didn't have the chance to come to the morgue before this. Okay, I guess there's nothing left here, so I'm gonna go back to Baker Street and perform the analysis I have to. Hey Toby. Oh shit.
On the sofa for the third time today. Well, don't be surprised if Watson sits on you again.
Ruff. She's still there. They're spying on her. Okay, so I'm gonna analyze the metal first.
This is a piece of metal taken from a brazier. It appears to be silver, but I need to be sure. If it is silver, it will be possible to melt it, since silver's melting point is at around 900 degrees Celsius. Let us compare this sample with a silver penny by testing it with acid. If it changes color to match the result of a reaction with a silver coin, then it is silver. I must take a pipette and place several drops of acid upon the samples.
Alright, so it's supposed to turn red. And there it is.
The reaction is the same red stain. It is silver, Britannia silver quality.
Let's analyze the dirt I found under the fingernails. That one guy. Alright, set focus.
Pyrite, otherwise known as fool's gold. Selenite. White clay particles. Interesting. According to the color and its composition, I deduce that this sample is white clay. Now, I need to find which area near London this sample belongs to.
Oh, so it's white clay. There it is.
The sample of dirt belongs to the White London clay region, located near the city of St. Albans.
And the blood sample is all that's left.
Let us analyze this blood sample. This blood has not coagulated well. It seems very liquid. That is strange. Let us see what is inside it. Hydrogen peroxide will bring any foreign matter to the surface. I must take a pipette and place several drops of hydrogen peroxide.
Alright.
Water. This blood is heavily diluted with water.
So obviously that's because of steam in the room. It's diluted with water. Okay, wary. I think. Yep. So the presence of the water is due to the humid atmosphere caused by the steam. Yeah, that's true. The presence is an unexplained clue. I don't think so. I think it's because of the steam. Okay. Now, these two things I found them right next to each other. An item of silver has been recently melted into brazier. It's a possible silver weapon. Oh, so that piece of metal might have been the murder weapon. So I'm just gonna try to see if anything else correlates to each other, but I don't think so. Nope. Nope, that's it. Alright. So the melted metal turned out to be Britannia quality silver. A hand-drawn map found amongst points to a location around St. Albans to the north of London. It could be found on the map at Baker Street. Alright. And 1893 was a remarkable year for my work in search archives. I'm gonna go search the archives, then I'm gonna compare this map to the map I have here on the wall. Search for Sir Bencliffe, 1893. Okay. Bencliffe's mummy. The great excavation. A mummy was found with an enucleated eye and posed in an unusual position. She has been named the Desperate Mummy. By the Eye, he was punished for what he saw, what he was not worthy. So there might be a reason why that guy was killed by a stab wound in the eye.
Here it is.
By the Eye he was punished, for he saw that he was not worthy. Dreadful.
I don't know. Oh, Tristram Garrow is in his... that's the guy's profile. Alright.
Now we have two maps. We must combine them properly.
Let's try to... Oh wow, this is a pretty big map. So I'm just trying to find the streets that's in the same corner, like this one. Could this be it? No. What about this? No. God, I'm horrible at this. Oh, this looks like the place. Oh, nope. I'm really not focused today. I'm really not focused today. It's like nope. Oh,
Watson, pack your bag. We are visiting a location in St. Albans marked on Sir Rodney's map.
okay, so let's go. Nothing else to do anyway.
This archaeological site has been abandoned. Why did Bentcliffe come here?
Well, maybe he was trying to hide something. Looks like a pretty big dig site too. Oh, crap. I wanted to check out the house first, but whatever. Try cleaning. Okay.
This is the map of the site. We are at the heart of an old Roman city.
Sorry. Hidden Temple of Mithras. Followers of Mithras were covered. Traditional deities to gain passage to the Mithraeum. Mithraic temples can be found in Rome, Austria, Numidia, Dalmatia, Britain, and along the Rhine-Danube frontier, while being somewhat less common in Greece, Egypt, and Syria. So the followers are Mithras. Okay, seem to be involved in this. reports the knife used by Mithras for the Tauroctony, the sacrifice of the bull, alright, is originally a curved sacrificial blade of Persian origin. Its curve can be from 5 to 15 degrees. The name is derived from the Persian shamshir, which means sword. The radically curved short family includes the shamshir, smiter, talwar, kilij, pulwar, and Mongol saber. A myth of the golden knife is the key to the Mithraic mysteries that some describe as an equivalent to the Holy Grail. The golden knife carries a curse that will spill the blood of the unworthy who would dare to touch it. So maybe the golden knife was the murder weapon, or at least something similar to it. In our case, it could be the silver knife, because apparently it was melted in the brazier. The cult of Mithras was a mysterious religion practiced within the Roman Empire from around the 1st to 4th century AD. Worshippers of Mithras had a complex system of 7 grades of initiation with ritualistic meals. Initiates would meet in the underground temples called Mithraea that were retained in large numbers. The iconic scenes of Mithras show him as being born from a rock and slaughtering the bull, Tauroctony. Oh. So it's a Mithras dig site. And the empty coconuts that they use to imitate the sound of horses' hooves. Another strange ritual for the old gods to keep the evil spirits away. The empty coconuts. Where did they get the coconuts in that time? And the people, feeling that the dark eye was upon them, would melt their valuables in the fire. Sub-Saharan tribes burned fruits, and the rich Roman families spared no expense, melting silver or tin. So somebody was observing the ritual during that murder. So it was, at least my theory is that it was a sacrificial murder. It bears resemblance to some of the rituals that these Mithras guys practiced. Alright, so I guess there's nothing more here.
The door has been left open. Someone did not care or was in haste.
Oh, so somebody was here, grabbed what he had to grab, and ran out in a hurry. There are all sorts of archaeological artifacts here. I'll try to go down here to examine this Cyclops.
Vulcan, the god of fire and metalworking. The Cyclops, a one-eyed creature helping Vulcan at the forge.
Is there anything else important here? I don't think so. Oh, there was something. Oh, it's the fresco. Doesn't matter. Let's go up. Area 5 Temple. So could this be the remains of the temple dedicated to Mithras?
Construction hooks.
Well, maybe they were
Construction hooks.
object of interest, so I guess I'll have to. This will come into play later. Neptune.
Neptune, the god of the sea.
And of perfectly shaped buttocks. Who's this? Yes.
It is a statue of Minerva.
Alright. Oh, here's the bull.
It is a broken statue of a bull.
Yeah, even the Greeks had the cult of the bull, especially the people on Crete. The story of Minotaur is very famous. So that cult of the bull, obviously the Romans took it from the Greeks, like many other things.
The gastrofets were used with ropes and hooks for sieges.
Oh, it's a siege tower.
This is the map of the site. We are at the heart of an old Roman city.
Wow, this water is pretty loud. So yeah, one other thing about the cult of the bull, it's pretty old, because the Cretan civilization is older than the ancient Greek city-states, things that are famous.
This railway is used to remove rubble from the site.
This place is in complete disrepair. Like, it looks like Tablinium. It looks like nobody has been working here for a while. Maybe I can go into this little hut. What is it? There's tourists down there. Okay. Dear Lord Blackmore, the manager of the baths, Sir Gregory Pitkin, was quite a nuisance at the start when I arrived. After you stepped in, he became rather more helpful. Occasionally, people of his rank are not well suited to work, blah blah, so this guy's complaining about him. Pitkin does seem like kind of a dick. Oh, it's Pentcliffe. The guy that was murdered. Sir Rodney. So what was he asking of? He was on the verge of discovering a major archaeological artifacts, that can be used politically by your party to demonstrate the strength of our ancestors and fulfill the need to protect our empire from any present and future threats. This sounds like some kind of weird supremacy thing. Calvin and Hobbes. Hobbes and you consider yourself as being so smart and funny. Spittle. P.S. I ate Hobbes tuna sandwich. So this is a little Easter egg. Calvin and Hobbes. So this guy. This guy was threatening Hobbes or something. Oh, Blinkhorn. Alright. I'm just checking out the new things I gathered here. 12 pieces that might be combined into a casting mold, so I'm gonna have to analyze that. The melted metal turned out to be Britannia quality silver. Okay, so I have to talk to somebody about that. A book about Mithraic mysteries and the cult of Mithras. Okay, so it's also a new dialogue option, I believe. And I have yet to complete my exploration of this excavation site.
This is a reproduction of an ancient Greek crossbow. This is a
Right, that's for sure.
The gastrofets were used with ropes and hooks for sieges. This?
Well, I guess at some point I'm gonna have to recreate this siege tower. I guess that's it for this little house. Now I'm gonna try to go down here and see what's down there. The tablinium. Hopefully I'm not missing something obvious. Nope, nothing here. Oh, there we go.
This wall was covered with mud recently. What could be hidden here? This wall was...
Oh, there's an item required for this. Well, I guess I need to find an item to remove the mud from this wall. Alright. So the item could be anywhere, so let me just try this area again. Oh, this looks like some kind of a pulley pit. Awesome. The tools.
Excavating tools, a bucket, shovel, and brush.
Yep, I'm definitely gonna take everything. Everything I need though, so I can use the little spatula to remove the dirt. I think. I'm gonna go back, try to clear that wall. So this looks like a pretty awesome picture. I wonder why would anyone try to hide it. Or maybe they just didn't finish the excavations. Well, this is the looks like a Roman bath. Frigidarium. Oh. Alright.
I can see now. Frigidarium. It is located at the Roman Baths in London. Someone took the time to hide the fresco, but what for? I need to visit this place.
So as we saw, somebody the wall collapsed. The entrance to the Frigidarium collapsed just as I was about to go there. I guess I'm supposed to go back. But before that, I think I still have some things to do here. So these are the Roman statues. This is Neptune's butt. I just want to check them out because they stand out a bit. This is the bull. And now that I have my archaeological tools, maybe I can interact here, or maybe not. Doesn't matter actually.
This is a
Nope, nope, not yet. Not yet. I still didn't explore this place all the way through. So I'm just gonna take a short run around to see what I missed, and the plan is if I don't find anything, I'm gonna go and try to enter the Frigidarium. Because apparently you don't need to collect all the clues to finish the... Oh, there's a skull. To finish the case, the mystery. There's nothing of use here. So this isn't a completionist run, it's a let's play, a blind let's play at that. And I'm gonna try to finish it as soon as possible. Okay, so I can't interact with this little well. Ropes.
I don't need the ropes for now.
Well, this is telling me I'll eventually go down here using these ropes, so I'll probably come back here once again. Fresco. There was one other area. The hooks here, maybe I can pick them up now.
Construction hooks.
Nope, nope, can't pick them up. Oh, I got stuck on a branch. Okay, I'm gonna check my... So, there's a statue of Minerva, the goddess of war. Find a use for the statue of Neptune. Find a use for the fresco. Oh god, there's a book I found. The melted metal. I wonder if I could go back to Scotland Yard and talk with the archaeologist about this book. He might know something about it. Find the missing weapon. What important discovery was Sir Rodney about to make? And Sir Rodney Bentcliff's has left leads that point towards the Frigidarium and to Roman baths. So my plan is to go to Scotland Yard and try to talk with the archaeologist again to see if he knows anything about it. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do that. Oh, I think I don't know why I came here. I wasn't thinking. So I'm gonna go to Scotland Yard, not Baker Street. So the plan was to talk to the archaeologist. This guy.
Please escort.
Blinkhorn. So tell me about the cult of Mithras.
What can you tell me about Mithras?
Oh, so much. It was the core of our work. Why do you ask?
Were you seeking the golden knife?
I see you are an amateur. Yes, the golden knife was our grail. It is said that it bears the only text explaining the ritual of the cult of Mithras.
I understand. I read something about immortality.
A myth. The knife would provide immortality only to the worthy one, and yet it is cursed, and it would kill you if you are not initiated.
Alright, so what if the knife is golden, white, melted silver?
Did you expect to find the golden knife at the baths?
Well, Sir Rodney thought that it might be there. Did you observe the knife representations there? They are so extraordinary. And we had hoped... it is a tragedy that he has passed away, taking all of his secrets with him. As soon as I've been released, I will continue Sir Rodney's researches in his memory.
Alright. Melted silver.
We discovered some melted silver in the brazier. Did you put it there?
No. Silver, you say? No, I don't know how it got there.
I kind of think he knows how. He does know how it got there.
Please.
Let's try talking to this guy. Maybe he has new dialogue options too. Yep, everybody. Apparently everybody can now talk about Mithras.
The paintings in the baths are focused on Mithras, I understand.
Yes, they are what make this place remarkable.
And that is why Sir Rodney came here?
He believed that the golden knife, which is an ancient ritual item, was hidden somewhere around the baths. I admit that it would be wonderful if it were true.
And you are not concerned by the reputation of this artifact?
You mean the curse? Before someone is dead, it is a blessing. After they are dead, well, then it becomes a curse.
Some melted silver was found inside the steam room brazier. Do you know where it came from?
Silver? No.
So that leaves the crazy guy. Garrett.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Perhaps you could explain the cult of Mithras to me.
No, there is nothing to say. We are not the worthy ones.
But Sir Rodney believed that he was?
He was wrong. I have visions. The golden knife, the mummy. Oh, it's all my fault.
Calm down, Mr. Garrow.
God, this guy is so annoying.
We discovered some melted silver in the brazier. Did you put it there?
It didn't help. The power is too strong.
Oh, so he put the silver in there. He was trying to prevent something related to the cult of Mithras. Let's see. So Garrow's behavior has something to do with the brazier, I think. Nope. God. It was a drug. Let's see. Garrow's illness. Garrow is tortured by his obsession with the Mithras curse. He has been driven insane. A condition worsened by the medication he's taking. Garrow is melancholic. That's basically, he's depressed. He's a victim of over-medication, hence the hallucinations and unpredictable behavior. His state has been worsened by the shock of Sir Rodney's death. Well, that's true, but he's also obsessed with the Mithras curse. I'm gonna go with this one, I think. Alright. Let's try pairing these things up. Pitkin's worries. Pitkin feels rather uncomfortable postponing the public opening of the Roman baths because of Sir Rodney. He was angry because of this. Yeah, he was. Pitkin expects to receive much of value from Sir Rodney's research. The work will increase. Yeah, I think the Pitkin had like a motive. He wanted the baths to be profitable, so he was basically using his research to boost the baths rep. Alright, back to clues. Oh, I think I tried all these and none of them worked. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go back and do some more digging in my archives. Maybe, like the rope marks he had on his back. Rotate, please. Thank you. These rope marks tell me that he's been going down, maybe in the pit area, there where I found the rope. So that could be the place he was at just before they murdered him. His left leads that point towards the Frigidarium of the Roman baths. So yeah, that's one of my... have to find a use for here from this, and okay, I'm gonna go and do this analysis first. Oh, sorry. So back to Baker Street. Combine the cubes.
There are 12 pieces here. Let's try to gather them.
This is gonna be
I will count this piece as a starting point.
This is gonna be like a puzzle. For vertical rotation. Oh, I see. I wanna rotate this to fit this part. Maybe that's not possible. So we can swap the pieces. Oh, okay. I think so this is a square little joint. So I need a square little thing here. This. Oh, sorry. I tried to find a cube with the square little. Oh, this one. Awesome. So I'm gonna select this thing and rotate it like this.
I will count.
Oh, sorry. Alright. So we're gonna need this is okay too. So I'm gonna need another little square. This one. Let's try to... Nope. Oh, so we have to turn it like this, it seems. There we go. So the next one is this, like so. Oh, nope. So God. Okay, so where am I? I got this one solved. I would like to rotate it like... Oh, this probably isn't the right one, because... Just... okay. This can be it, because the bottom part has to be flat. And if I rotate it, it won't fit here anymore. So I'm gonna try to find... Okay, so it's probably this one. Or maybe not. Nope. Nope, not this one either. Okay, so if this is the starting point, I'm gonna just try to match everything up with this cube first, and then I'm gonna do the other cubes. So, God, I don't know why they did this. They could have just let me use full 3D from the beginning, not having hold cube. It's kind of a little bit annoying. Could this be it? Alright. So if this is correct, there is only one cube that can go here. And that cube has to have the pointy thing at the top, and pointy thing at the side. So it's this one, I guess. I'm gonna find out. Yep, there it is. Okay, so now I'm looking for a piece that has the pointy thing down. Oh, so it's this one, I guess. Let's try to... Yep, that's alright. So I need... I think it's... This one has to go here. I'm supposed to turn it, maybe? Turn it like this, maybe? Oh, no! It has a piece. So it's not that one. It's probably this one. Yep, there it is. So let's try to do this one. I need this piece. And we have 3 cubes to choose from. So it's probably this one, I guess. No. Huh. This one, we can try to rotate it. Oh, nope. There we go. So now all I need is this one's gonna be the top one because the top is flat. So I'm gonna rotate it like this. This one's gonna... Oh shit. Rotate this one like so. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to switch these two. Alright.
It is a mold,
There we go.
and it is ready for casting. The mold is prepared for casting. We just need to fill it with certain material. Sir Rodney has made a reconstruction of the mythical golden knife. He seemed unafraid of maledictions, and yet... Half a glass of water should be enough to create a plaster solution.
So we're just gonna fill it with plaster.
Now let us see what we have here.
Yep, it's the dagger.
This knife is very similar to that described by the coroner as the weapon that killed Sir Rodney.
You should not leap to any hasty conclusions, Watson.
Yeah, Watson, don't you know anything? Okay, so let's have some new deductions. So the mold form and the strange wound. It's a possible silver weapon. An item of silver has been recently melted in the brazier. God, that seems kinda... okay, the mold was used to create the murder weapon. That sounds legit. So we have to check if we can create a silver knife with the materials we find. Alright. Back to clues. This is, yeah. I still have to make these deductions.
Let us try to create an object from silver by using the mold.
Yeah, what he said. I think he said the silver melts at 900 degrees or something, or 400 was it? I can't.
It will take a minute to melt the silver with my gas burner.
Oh, it doesn't matter, I guess.
Done. Now I can proceed further.
So, well, I wanted to turn it off.
The mold is hot. I should wait for it to cool down. Done. Now I can proceed further.
There we go. A nice little silver knife.
A homemade silver knife. Excellent. We have created a knife with the silver that we found. It could have been used to kill Sir Rodney.
It was extremely clever to create a weapon that could dissolve at the scene of the crime.
Oh, so I guess he tried to destroy the murder weapon. The silver weapon was used and then destroyed in the brazier after the crime. Yeah, that's what happened. Method. The murderer hid the weapon in the clouded steam room. He then placed the knife in the brazier in order to destroy it, which resulted in the melted silver that we found. Exactly. Awesome. I still have to find explanation for this champagne and the stolen notes. He was about to make a significant discovery. Alright, so let's see where we are. I still have to find a use for the statues. And well, I guess the next thing to do is go to the frigidarium, so back to the Roman baths. Basically, the backup plan, if this doesn't work, is that I go back to Scotland Yard and try talking to the prisoners. Maybe they have some new dialogue options or something.
Mr. Holmes, we've cleared the corridor to the frigidarium. You can visit it now.
Thank you, Mr. Phillips.
Awesome. So they did clear it.
These
Hey.
baths are becoming sinister.
Yep, they are. Alright, so this is the exit. Frigidarium, this way. Oh, this is his little study. Already. That place. Check that place out. By his, I mean the victim's study. Oh wow. That's pretty nice. So I guess after they steam themselves, they go here to cool down in this little area. Oh look, it's Nemo and Dory.
Perhaps I could find some clues by activating the flagstones. A hidden sign.
Alright. Oh god. Thanks, Neptune. Oh, so this is holding the ceiling up. Not every pillar has the push stone, I guess. Scorpion. Wreath. So I guess there's one more or something. Maybe more than one-eyed face. And
A hidden symbol.
another hidden symbol. Oh, this is toppled over ship. I guess I have to find all the hidden symbols. Yeah, the helmet one, I found the helmet one. Push back.
A hidden sign.
God, maybe I'm missing hidden symbols. Let me just try to look a little bit closer. I can push this back. Maybe I'm supposed to push everything back that doesn't have a hidden symbol. Let's try doing that. So I'm gonna check them out. Oh, I forgot to push this one in. Alright, so I'm gonna push this one back in. Alright, so I think every single one of them is now pushed in, I guess. I'm just gonna... Okay, this one's pushed in. The trident, yeah, I missed a bunch of them, it seems. Another symbol.
A symbol. Now I have all the clues to help me find where these symbols are leading. All I need is imagination.
Ta-da! Alright, deselect, let me try this one. This one goes here. Then nope. Alright, so this one goes here. There we go.
The signs are pointing to this bust.
This will help me find the bust, I guess. Yeah, there it is. Oh, so I guess Sir Rodney's last expedition wasn't the pits that I suspected, but the hidden area here in this zone. Now where is that hidden door that opened? It has to be here somewhere. Oh, there it is. There's a rope. Oops, sorry. Oh god, what am I doing? Okay, let's go down.
What is this place?
I am unsure, Watson, but everything points to the fact that it was the last place visited by Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. We are approaching the end of this mystery.
Yep, that we are. This is where we came from. Oh, this could be useful.
A broken glass plate. What is it doing here? I should examine it at Baker Street.
Oh, so this is the glass plate that's been missing from his room.
How very peculiar. An ice maker.
Why would Sir Rodney have brought such a device here?
A sack of crude salt.
Salt. Okay, so let's check this place out.
Mithras, the god, clothed in Anatolian costume and wearing a Phrygian cap, killing the bull.
So I guess these two frescoes aren't important. Oh, they're the same. Well, you lazy texture artists, you could have made them different or something. Oh, here's another.
This fresco resembles either a ladder or a hierarchy.
The initiation grades of the cult of Mithras. Okay.
This fresco resembles either a ladder or a hierarchy.
So it looks like... This is kind of hard to decipher. Well, alright, I guess the Rod of Asclepius is at the very bottom, and at the very top that looks like a curved blade or something. Okay, this is probably gonna come into play later. Oh, bones. Brushwood.
The fire casts a shadow upon the floor.
Where is that little bull shadow?
It resembles a bull.
The Chicago Bulls. It kinda looks like the Chicago Bulls bull. Okay, so I guess I'm supposed to light the fires everywhere. That's another one. Oh crap, this one's collapsed.
The pillar collapsed a long time ago.
Yep, that's where it was. Oh, so that perforated plate is what throws the shadow on the floor. Awesome. Okay, so one thing I liked about this game is that all the puzzles are very logical. That makes them look very easy. This game really doesn't have normal adventure game logic, where the puzzles are usually completely unrelated to common sense. Ah, crap. Come on.
That is the symbol of Neptune, the god of the sea. This shadow seems to represent a bridge. It is very similar to the face of Mithras. The shadows show us the way to go. We will find Mithras after Neptune, the bull, and the bridge.
Oh. Find a way to the Mithraeum. So, Mithras is behind the trident, the bull, and the bridge. Guess, did I come from here now? This is a new
A shovel, not from the Roman era.
Yep, that's a new shovel.
Mummified bodies. We're in some type of catacomb. Mummified.
Okay, so that's another mummy. Here, some more.
Mummified.
Click on all of them. This place seems collapsed again.
We cannot go any further.
Nope, nope, we can't. At least not that way. So
Mummified.
this is another mummy. Skeleton.
How dreadful. Judging by the broken orbit, this poor fellow met a death similar to Sir Rodney's.
Alright. Okay, number 11. Bye.
This shoe is not from the Roman era. It is medieval at best. This man was a tomb raider who met with an unfortunate end.
By the eye he was punished, for he saw that he was not worthy. Dreadful.
Alright, so that's Lara Croft, I guess. There's gotta be something. Let me just check my little journal. So I'm supposed to perform analysis of the shards of broken glass, and this is the Mithraeum lies hidden at the St. Albans excavation site. The bridge piers seem to hold a secret. Okay, so I'm supposed to go back to the excavation site at St. Albans, and I'm going to find Mithras after the trident, the bull, and the bridge. Okay, but first I'm gonna go and perform an analysis on the broken plate that I found. Well, we're getting close to the end of this mystery, that's for sure. There's only a few things more to do, I guess, and then it's time for the conclusion of this great mystery. What I'm interested in is the big discovery that Sir Rodney said he had made. Maybe it will be explained by the end. I hope it will. Alright, let's try. Oh, so this is like a puzzle. This one is on the bottom left, that's for sure. This one is somewhere here. This one is top left. This one is also somewhere here. This one's at the bottom. This one looks like it fits here. This one is here. This one looks like it fits. This one fits here. Oh, it's a lot smaller than I thought it was. This one goes here. I'll just move these out of the way. This one goes here. Nope. Yep. Awesome. That's it.
Done. Watson, could you please use this negative and your photographic equipment to process the photograph? Thank you, Watson. Now I must use reagents to develop the photograph.
Ice cream in the desert. We are indebted to the Romans who developed the technique. Salt and something else. Oh, so it's possible that the pig discovery so Rodney had something to do with this ice stuff.
Another archaeologist, most probably.
Something to do with salt.
Salt. Ice cream. Ice. Sir Rodney. The pyramids of Giza in Egypt. Ice cream in the desert. We are indebted to the Romans who developed the technique.
So that's it. Salt and crushed ice may help to create ice cream.
Alright. A photographic negative on a glass plate. It was restored. Oh, so that's the plate. So let's see what kind of deduction can we make. Salt and ice. So, someone was experimenting with the Roman method of ice production. Yeah, that's for sure. Check if an ice knife can be created with the materials found. Oh, so he could have been murdered with an ice knife in a steam room. That sounds really weird. Okay, let's try the ice experiment anyway.
If I wish to shape the ice knife, then I need to pour water inside the mold.
Yep, that's for sure. Okay, so where's the water?
Ice, salt, and then the mixing. It should be elementary. We need to reach -20 degrees Celsius to fully freeze the water inside the mold. Before beginning, I must remember that I have enough ice and salt for no more than 4 attempts.
Oh god, I hope I don't fuck this up. So, what am I supposed to do?
A block of ice. I have only to use my ice pick.
So it needs to be at -20.
Holmes, look. The temperature is reducing.
And I'm gonna use the salt. To make the temperature keep dropping.
A block of ice.
Oh, so let's put on a little bit more ice. We'll just put
Ice, salt.
Let's just put the whole thing in. Let's just not put the salt in. Oh, I stopped. Nope.
A block of ice.
I think I messed this up. God, temperature. The temperature is rising. Come on.
It's empty.
Oh, crap.
We cannot be making it correctly. Let us try again and be precise with the timing.
So, the ice makes the temperature drop, and the salt holds the temperature. So, I'm probably supposed to use that to keep the temperature.
Ice, salt, and then the
to
mix.
drop the
It
temperature
should
to
be
minus
elementary.
20.
We need to reach minus 20 degrees Celsius to fully freeze the water inside the mold. Before beginning, I must remember that I have enough ice and salt for no more than 4 attempts.
Okay, let's do it.
Ice.
Oh, sorry.
Holmes, look. The temperature is reducing.
So now when this stops, I'm gonna add salt. Okay, so now I add salt. And then I get ready with the ice pick to add more ice. Okay, now I add ice. It keeps dropping. And then I'm gonna add more salt, I guess. Now. And get ready with the ice pick again. Alright, that should be just enough, I hope. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Excellent.
There.
Now we must check to ensure that it is adequately frozen.
Yep, that's perfect.
An ice weapon for a cold-blooded murder.
Oh, the pun police is in full
An
force.
ice knife. A surprising and yet a very brilliant idea.
It's the perfect weapon. It enables one to kill a man and then it melts. The only trace it leaves is a small puddle on the ground.
Alright. Let's see. Ice weapon and champagne. So that's why the champagne was there. It's not, the champagne isn't important, it's the ice that's important. So the presence of water is due to the humid atmosphere caused by the steam. The presence of water is an unexplained clue. Oh god, I think the presence of water might be because of the ice blade. So this is something. Oh shit! Yeah, the murderer hid the weapon inside the ice bucket with champagne. After the attack, the knife was left to melt, so causing the excess of water in the blood pool. Oh, so I have two methods. Just like wondering, maybe I can Pitkin's hopes. These three things are somehow seem to be missing a conclusion. Now my method here is the ice knife, which kind of makes no sense. How would an ice knife work in a sauna room? Let me just check this once again. So the presence of water is due to the humid atmosphere caused by the steam. Yeah, I think that's why the presence of water is like. And the silver weapon was used and then destroyed in the brazier after the crime. This seems more likely. Yeah, I think this seems more likely. But the ice weapon was initially created and then preserved inside the champagne bucket. So somebody probably tried to thought he could use the ice weapon. What's this? This is like. Let's try picking this one. I'm just randomly clicking this. This is not what I'm trying to. Oh shit. Yeah, this is what I'm not gonna dwell on this. I think this guy had a. This is what I believe. This is what was said in the first place. Alright, so the bridge piers seem to hold a secret, so I'm to go back to the St. Albans excavation site. No, shit. This is where I'm supposed to go. Or maybe I could go and talk with these guys again before going here. I guess I'll do that first. Maybe there are new conversation options or something. Oh, hello.
I'm not sure that I...
Do you?
Oh, I guess I was
I'm
wrong.
trying to
There is
rest.
nothing of importance they can tell me.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Oh, elementary. We're gonna go to St. Albans. Right, so they said the piers hold the solution to this. If I remember correctly, it was the trident, then the bull, then the bridge. So this guy, the butt guy here, Neptune, has a trident.
Neptune, the god of the sea.
So he's like... Huh. Okay, let's go here.
This is the map. The gastrophetes.
It's like... Oh, I missed this.
We should use these metal rings to help us reach the bridge pillar.
Alright. So I guess I didn't get all the clues here because the bridge didn't turn green. Hidden place.
There might be something behind these leaves. I have to find a way of getting there.
Well... So there are hooks. There was a rope here. And there were some tools in that little shed over there.
The door has been left open. I should use the appropriate object here.
Oh, so I'm about to build a little catapult. Shuttle? Camel could work here.
I should use the appropriate... I should use...
Come on, where's the camel? That's the camel. Oh, where am I supposed to put it? No.
Those rings on the bridge are perfect targets. This one is ready. This one is ready.
Firing against defeaters requires a lot of practice.
Oh, I missed.
The bridge is ready. Now I must cross it.
So, yeah. Before crossing this bridge, I'm gonna go and take a little bathroom break. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So let's see what's gonna happen here. Oh, so it's a little puzzle. Come on, come on.